Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful week. Happy Friday, happy weekend to everybody. This video will be about the Lakers draft last night. Um, just to start off, the Lakers picked Lonzo Ball, number 2 overall, transcendent talent. Forget his dad. He is an amazing, amazing player. He will be one of the best players to out of this draft. Obviously, I mean, beyond just his draft position, the kid has special talent. The way he moves the ball, the way his basketball mind, his IQ, it's phenomenal. He's athletic. He's 6'6", and he will. There's been a lot of talk about he's going to change this or he's going to be a superstar that the Lakers need or whatever. Bottom line is he's the guy that everyone wants to play with because he shares the ball, he moves the ball, he passes the ball, he can shoot really well, but he doesn't dominate games in the sense that he just gets the ball and then wants to finish it off. Like he will create the best shot, whether it's his own shot or someone else's. Uh, so I love the pick. I think he's going to be a phenomenal player, and you know the one thing where I'll give credit to LeVar Ball is beyond raising three from the looks of it, good sons uh, and giving them a good household and raising them well. He did speak into existence the Lakers drafting his son second overall. So give credit to the man where he's due. How he did it, I don't agree with it personally. I don't like the way he did it, but at the same time, my kids are not in the NBA right now, so I gotta give him credit. Uh, but mostly Lonzo Ball, congratulations. Our next pick was the 27th pick, Kyle Kuzma from Utah. He's a small forward, power forward, 6'9", tweener. And I say that very admiringly. He's a great athlete. He was an all Pac-12 defender. Averaged 16 points and over a little bit over 9 rebounds. Could shoot the three ball a little bit, with 32% this past year. Kid, just watching a little bit of film. Kid looks great. I love his passing. I love his ball movement. I love the way he can attack the rim. He's not necessarily great at anything, but he is good at almost everything. So that's that's valuable. He can play defense in multiple positions. If he can develop his shot, he can really help the Lakers uh, at this next level. And I think he's provided cover for us for if/when we move on from Julius Randle and or Larry Nance, which would be terrible. Um, the which is yeah. Speaking of moving on from Julius Randle and Larry Nance, we got the 27th pick in that trade that we sent D'Angelo Russell to the Brooklyn Nets uh, for Brook Lopez, the 27th pick. We did it to dump salary. Still a terrible trade. I'm just reiterating that. But because this is the 27th pick, this is the specific pick we got from the Nets. I actually think that what we're going to do with Brook Lopez is we're going to trade him again for like another first round pick or something to a contender, or as an expiring contract. He will have value this year. And so we'll just have to. I'm just gonna have to trust the front office as far as we all are, as far as what they're doing, what their plan is. But it's still a really dumb trade the way they went down. Yeah. Uh, our next pick was the 28th pick, which we got from Houston in the Lou Williams trade back at the trade deadline. We flipped that to Utah for the 30th overall and 42nd pick, and we used the 30th overall pick on Josh Hart from Villanova. Fantastic player, one of my favorite players in the draft. Smart, a winner, good athlete, finisher. He was the Big East Conference Player of the Year and the Big East Defensive Player of the Year. So he's going to be a great 3-and-D guy. Can hit over 40% from downtown. Good finisher at the rim. Good solid passer. Just one of those great players that everyone's going for upside and trying to hit the next big thing. And sometimes, especially in the draft, there are these good players that just get underdrafted because they don't have the same upside. He's kind of like in that Draymond Green mold as far as just a great basketball player who's a winner and is athletic enough to play in the NBA, and his actual basketball ability will shine. And I think he's going to be a great role player for us for a long time, and who knows what he could actually become because just like any other player, we don't know until these guys come on the basketball court. One of my favorite picks in the entire players in the entire draft, favorite pick beyond Lonzo Ball for sure. And then our last pick in the draft was 42nd overall to Thomas Bryant. We got another Kobe. We have another Bryant on the Lakers. He's a 6'11" center from Indiana, still only 19 years old. Huge wingspan, over 7'6" wingspan. Can introduced a 3-point shooting stroke to his game this year. He shot over 38%. Was big, has a clear passion for the game. Don't know that much about him, but I'm excited. And I think that he's going to be a perfect guy for one of those new two-way contracts to the G League. He will be. He can develop. He can take some time. He can develop over the next year, or obviously beyond that. But really, this next year, he'll probably spend a ton of time going and working on the Los Angeles Defenders, making sure that, and it's up to the staff and him to make sure that he gets the development he needs. He needs to put in the work. Coach Steph needs to put in the time and effort to develop him, which I'm sure they will. But he's got a lot of potential as far as a guy that could be a legitimate center that shoots through ball if he continues his development. He has pretty slow feet, doesn't have great lateral quickness, but you know what? When you're drafting that low, none of these guys are perfect. If he had quick feet, he would have been a lottery pick. It's that simple. If he can move if he was just quicker, but he has effort, he has passion, he has shooting ability, he has rebound ability, and he can block shots with his length. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's a great pick to have that late, and he's perfect to develop for a couple of years behind the boys Zubaka, and Brook Lopez for as long as we have him this year. And then to top it off, we actually got a really nice steal as an undrafted rookie, PJ Dozier, sophomore from South Carolina, helped lead South Carolina to the Final Four in March Madness. Super athletic, 6'7", great size. He's had a little bit of ball handling ability, a little bit of shooting ability, good defense. He's not great at shooting, not even close. He's not that good actually at all at shooting, but he has good form. He has good touch of the game. Good feel for the game. He has nice touch when he's inside finishing. He needs to work on his ball handling. He needs to work on his passing, and he will again need to refine his shooting. But he was really looked at as a extremely high upside guy, a former McDonald's All-American who stayed home in South Carolina and rode the wave of the Final Four this year into now, unfortunately not being drafted, but fortunately for the Lakers, we were able to snag him. Again, another guy that we can develop on the wing, put him on one of those two-way contracts, or just have him on the roster and let him develop for a year. Give him some minutes, perhaps it's what give him a lot of minutes in the D League or the G League, and then bring him on at the end of the year. So we got 5 players. We really picked one guy for each position, and I loved all the picks, to be honest with you. I actually was very happy with all the picks. There was guys we wanted. We could have gotten. The guy that I really wanted was Jordan Bell, who of course went to the Warriors because the Bulls are just a terrible organization. We got fleeced in the Jimmy Butler trade, and then terrible. Bottom line, they sold one of the players that I really wanted, who's an amazing defender, who literally looks like a Draymond Green, but more athletic and less offensively gifted. And now the Warriors have him too. So this is why the Warriors keep on winning. The rich get richer. But as far as actual draft, I think the Lakers, and this pretty much agreed universally by all the pundits, that matters. The Lakers are one of the best drafts. And so as terrible as the D'Angelo Russell trade was, it's still very exciting to be a Lakers fan because we do have an idea for the future. If Magic and Pelinka do not get LeBron James next year along with Paul George, then we will all have a lot of reasons to be upset. But because we should have waited and developed and let D'Angelo Russell develop with this core. But now we got the guys that we got. Let's move forward and make the best of it. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Happy summer solstice, and take care, everyone.